Let's get the latest now on what's happening in the day's sport, and with Joe McDiarmid. And the New York Giants have won the Super Bowl, Joe.
Certainly have, Nick, and in a thrilling finish. The New York Giants have scored a late touchdown to beat the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Giants running back Ahmed Bradshaw scored in the last minute of the game to give New York a 21-17 win. After trailing the Patriots early in the third quarter, the Giants dug deep to secure the last 12 points. Madonna provided the halftime entertainment, and confetti filled the stadium at the game's end. This is the second Super Bowl win for the Giants over New England. Here's some words from the Giants head coach at the end of the game.
A couple of penalties that I thought took points off the board for us there in the first half. But when we got into halftime, I said, we can play better than this, guys. We're better than this. Everybody agreed. We kind of got energized again. We came out with conviction, and the rest is history.
The Australian cricketers get a few days off after last night's 65-run win over India at the MCG. The Aussies will gather in Perth on Wednesday ahead of their second game with Sri Lanka on Friday, and Van Hilfen House will replace injured fast bowler Brett Lee in that match. Lee has a fractured toe. With last night's game shortened to 32 overs aside because of rain, the Aussies scored 5 for 216. India was all out for 151. Matthew Wade was named man of the match with 67. Indian captain MS Dhoni says the team still believes it can make it to the finals.
I think so, because that's one thing that comes with the youngsters. They are very agile, and they don't really get caught up with the moment. That's one thing that's really good. And of course, it's a long tournament, as I said, 4 games each. So I think the first and foremost thing is to do well and get into the finals, and then plan about the finals.
Australian golfer Jason Day has finished second at the Qatar Masters. The 24-year-old Queenslander was beaten by overnight leader Paul Lawrie. Day landed 4 birdies in a row on the back 9 but couldn't make up the ground he needed. The tournament had been reduced to a 54-hole event because of strong winds on day 2. The Australian finished on 11 under. Lawrie fired a 7 under par final round to claim a 4-stroke win and his second Qatar Masters title.
So that's as good as I can play. I played lovely out there, and it was a nice day. There's not much wind out there, but you still got to kind of play some decent golf. The golf course is still pretty tough, and the greens are firm, so it was very pleasing to shoot 65 in the final round.
The win is a step towards Lawrie securing a start at the Masters in April. It stands to be the 43-year-old's first appearance at the event in 9 years. In the English Premier League this morning, Manchester United staged a stunning fight back from 3 goals down to score a 3-3 draw against Chelsea. And Newcastle beat Aston Villa 2-1. Here's a look at some of the highlights.
Ever but not for long. And Chelsea have the lead. 3 waiting. Mata! How about that? For an explosive start to the second half. Sturridge poised. That's Louise. It's 3. Now played. And Rooney gives Manchester United a potential lifeline. Second time this afternoon. Wayne Rooney beats Cech from the spot. By Cech, well within his range though. Giggs, free header, equaliser. In towards Demba Ba. Taylor! Ba! He always scores, doesn't he? Keane! Robbie Keane! 20 minutes, Gutierrez. This is Cisse! Debut goal, Papis Cisse! And Newcastle's Senegal duo are bang on the money.
In the A-League, Sydney FC has slipped to 7th on the ladder after going down 5-2 to Newcastle last night. The Jets dominated the first half to lead 3-0 at the break and maintained that 3-goal margin by full time. Newcastle takes over 6th place on the ladder. Perth Glory is at home to Gold Coast United tonight, and a win will put further pressure on the top 3 on the A-League ladder. And in basketball, the Townsville Crocodiles are outright 3rd on the NBL ladder after beating Adelaide on the buzzer. The Crocs had the 36ers 89-71, Nick.
Okay, thanks very much, Joe.